What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's butt and thigh class. For today's workout, you are going to be needing dumbbells, something as light as you would use for maybe a reverse lunge, and then also something as heavy as you would use for a sumo squat or deadlift. We are also going to be needing our fabric resistance bands, so go ahead and grab those as well. We will be doing a single leg hip thrust, so you will need some type of elevated surface as well. Could be a chair, could also be a bench. Other than that, some water, some energy, and your mat. Today's format, we are going 30 seconds of work with only 10 seconds of rest. So this is a little bit more of a HIIT style format. We are gonna keep your heart rate high the whole time. Moving through each move, we are performing each move for 3 rounds and then moving on to the next one. So the first move we have is going to be a single leg squat and single leg RDL. So it's gonna look like this. You are going to grab your weight, you are going to stagger your foot. You are gonna come down into a squat, and then you are going to hinge into that single leg deadlift. So again, a side view. Your foot is hanging out here. Most of our weight is on that leading foot. You are coming down into your squat, and then you are hinging, and then again, squat and hinge. We are doing each leg 3 times. And we're gonna move on to the right side, do that one 3 times, so on and so forth, all right? 30 seconds on the clock, find yourself a nice good weight. This is just 15 pounds for reference. Feel free to go heavier. As I've said before, sometimes I go lighter when I film because I am talking through it. All right, so normally I'd probably use closer to 20 pounds or 25 if I wanted to push myself. All right, so 30 seconds on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, staggered stance. This one's just hanging out here. You're gonna come down into your squat, and then again, push through your heel to come out of that single leg RDL. So single leg squat to RDL. Let's go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop it, shake it off. We're gonna stay on this leg. So we're going 3 times on that left leg. Starting again in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat and hinge. Dumbbell stays nice and close to your body on both, but especially the hinge. And then you can slightly lean forward. Just don't curve your back. All the weight is in that leading leg. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Quick little break. We're going straight back into that leg. Like I said, boom, 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 this entire workout. Starting again in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat, hinge, squat. Hips come back for that hinge. Weight is in that leading leg. Last round here, and then we're moving on to the other leg. 3, 2, 1. Shake that leg off. We're done with the left. Moving on to the right. Same thing. 3 rounds for that single leg and that RDL. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come down and hinge. Weight is in that leading leg. This leg is just hanging out here for support. So if I wanted to, I could actually even just raise up this leg. Just to show you guys how much you're not using it. It can totally just be floating on the ground if you have enough balance. 3, 2, 1. Drop it, shake it. Going right back to that one for round number 2. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat and hinge. Squat, come down low. And drop, shake it off. One more time on that leg. Quick little step. And straight back into it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And hinge. Push through that heel. Push through that heel to come out of that hinge. Push through that heel to come out of that squat. Targeting our glutes here. Down. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, we're gonna put that band on. We're going on to abductions. Put that band right above your knee. You're gonna pick a leg and you're gonna start with abductions on that one side. Let's go. So I'm doing my left leg first. If you started with your right, that's totally fine. We're gonna do both legs anyways. So again, all my weight is on this leading leg and this one is abducting out, working our outer glute and thigh. If you needed to hang on to something for support, you can do that as well. Nice little quick burnout. 3, 2, 1. Don't move that band. Once again, 3 rounds, pretty much back to back. It's a minute and a half of work. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keeping your heart rate up, keeping your body going. It's only 30 minutes, and we're just powering straight through. It's crazy how much this band burns, especially if you got a fresh one of these out. Has no wear on it. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Shake, shake, shake. One more time on that leg. Then we're gonna move on to the other side for 3 times. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out. Instead of calling these fabric bands, I'm gonna call them death bands. Let's go, power through it. Last one on this leg. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, so we're gonna switch on over. I'm gonna start abducting on my right leg for 3 rounds. Weight is on my left leg. That is now my leading leg. Let's go. Open. Same thing, weight is on this leg, balance is here. If you need to grab onto something, that's fine as well. And you are abducting, squeezing, and bring it down. So don't go here. Really maintain that tension. So notice how my stopping spot or my end spot, there's still tension in this band. I'm not bringing my legs all the way together. That would cause the band to slip. So you wanna make sure that you always have tension in that band, even at the stop spot. And rest. 2 more. Let's go. Shake it off, shake it off. Quick, quick, quick sip of water. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Abduction. Out and bring it down. Bring it out and down. Reach for a little more each time if you can. Working your glutes and your thighs. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last one here, and then we get to take off that band. So right after these 30 seconds, take that band off. We're gonna grab our dumbbell again. You can grab the same one that you used for the single leg squat. Let's go. So after this 30 seconds, we're gonna take off this band and we're going into a reverse lunge plus a leg lift. The weight is gonna go into the same arm that is your leading leg. So the opposite of the one that is stepping back. 10 more seconds here, and then we get to take this band off for a second. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Band comes off. Oh, that feels good. All right, next we have a reverse lunge leg lift. So arm in that leading leg. Other one, let's go, is gonna step back, and then you're gonna lean slightly forward, kick back, and then you're gonna go straight back into that reverse lunge. Sit back into it, and kick back. If you wanted to add a band here to your legs, you can totally do that as well. Slightly leaning forward, adding in that kickback for a little extra glute, so you're working both. 2, 1, drop, shake it off. We're gonna stay on this leg. Stay on that left leg. Grabbing that weight again for round number 2. Let's go. Step back, maintain tension. Push through that heel to come out of that lunge. So I'm sitting into my heel right now. I'm pushing through my heel, slightly leaning forward, kicking back, and then coming back into it. All my weight is in that heel of the leading foot. 5, 3, 2, 1. Whew. One more on this leg, then we're gonna move on to the other leg. A minute and a half of work. All right, guys, let's go. Chest up, shoulders back. Sit into that reverse lunge and kick back. And if at any point, if you're a beginner and this is too difficult, feel free to drop the weight and just do body weight. You're still gonna feel it, I promise. And if you do have knee problems, feel free to, as I always say, grab onto something in front of you and go slower. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, good news is we're done with this side. Bad news is we got another leg. So we're gonna move on to that other leg in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reverse lunge, kick back. Sit back into that reverse lunge, lean forward, kick back with the opposite. All the weight is in that leading leg and in that heel and the outside of that foot. And then you're squeezing your glute here. 3, 2, 1, drop. 2 more rounds on that leg. Whew. Back at it. Let's go. Slightly leaning forward for that kickback. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, one more round. Three, 2, 1. Last round on this leg. Let's go. After this, we have sumo squats. Let's go. Whew. 15 more seconds here. It's that 10-second rest that kills, right? Whew. It's barely even long enough for you to shake it off. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, next move, we have sumo squats, pulses. So toes are out at 10 and 2, wider than shoulder width apart, coming down, pulsing, and straight up. Let's go, straight into it. Whew. Pulse and up. Knees are pointed outward. You want to pretend like you're spreading the floor with your knees. Weight is in your heels and the outside of your feet. Pulse and up. 3. 3 rounds of that. That was number 1. 2 more of those squat pulses to go. Sumo squat pulses. So your feet are nice and wide here, turned out. Let's go. You can also grab the weight down here if you want. So you're coming down, doing a little half rep, and then coming up. Pulse. Three, 2, One more round there. And then we're gonna put our band back on. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm gonna bring my weight up again and get a little bit more range of motion. Whew. And then again, if you wanted to do this with a kettlebell at home or you wanted to switch up your equipment and use a barbell, always feel free to do that. I just try to make these with dumbbells since most people have those at home. Whew. Last 5 seconds here. We're going for a banded squat, alternating leg lift. So our band is coming back on. Let's go. Grab that band right above your knees. You're gonna go squat, alternating leg lift. So putting those moves together, let's go. You're gonna come down into your squat, leg lift. Squat, leg lift. And when you're doing your squat, you are trying to break the bands, make sure your knees don't cave in, make sure they're turned out. Sit into it, shift your weight. Sit into it, shift your weight. All right, 10-second rest, 2 more rounds. If you're feeling ambitious, add a weight to it. Keep the bands on, add a weight, give yourself a little bit more of a challenge. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Core nice and tight. And leg lift. So sit into that squat. Sit into that squat. And try to break that band, try to pull it apart. Three, 2, 1. I'm gonna grab a weight for this last round. So I'm gonna add my weight to the center here. Let's go. Adding a weight in. So feel free to level up or level down these workouts as you'd like. You could also take off the band completely. You can just do body weight. Ooh. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna grab that elevated surface. You are gonna do a staggered glute bridge. So one foot is gonna be close. The other one is going to be further out. Band is gonna stay here and we are up, down. So this one is further out, this one's closer to me. And I am pressing the band out. So I have tension in the band right now and I am spreading it out as I'm coming up. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna keep this stance for 2 more rounds and then we're gonna switch our stance for the next 3 rounds. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One leg is closer to your body, the other one is further, and the band is still spread out. Nice amount of tension between the bands. Down. Squeeze your glutes at the top and down. Last round of this one. Ooh, I am sweating. All right, last round. We're continuing in 3, 2, 1. And up. Up. Don't forget to keep your pelvis tucked as you come up, and you want to be squeezed here. This is not your ending position. You're not here. You are here. 3, 2, 1. All right, same move, opposite legs now. So you're gonna bring this one out and bring your right leg or left leg, the opposite of what you just did, closer to you, and let's go. Squeeze those glutes down. And once again, like I said before, this is not your motion. You're not here. You are here. Pelvis is nice and tucked, nice flat stomach. Your glutes are not dipped. They're squeezed at the top. Three. Two more on this leg. Are you guys sweating? I'm sweating. Continuous work. Let's go. Down. And squeeze. Remember, bring that pelvis all the way up and squeeze those glutes. Give me a pause for 1 second at the top, just so you guys can make sure that you're really squeeze, hold, and release. Squeeze, hold, and release. All right, one more on this side, and then we're gonna bring them together and add an abduction, all right? So your band is gonna stay here. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Down, and squeeze, hold, down. Give me that hold. Push through that heel, give me that hold, squeeze those glutes. Last 5 seconds here, last few reps. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, next move, you're gonna even out those feet. We're gonna stay here. You are going to press through your heels to bring these up, and we're adding an abduction, which means we're gonna try to break the band. All right, let's go. Down, up, abduction at the top. If you want to add a weight to these, feel free to put a dumbbell, barbell, any type of weight, some books, a child, a dog, on your pelvis to add a little bit more weight and resistance. And open. Down, up, and open. 3, 2, and release. 2 more rounds there. And then we're done with glute bridges for a little bit, and then we're gonna target our glutes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, abduction, and even when I'm down, like I said, my feet are not coming together. I always have some type of tension in the band. And I am pushing through my heels. Up. Constant tension. Reach for a little more tension on that abduction. Back to constant tension and down. Abduction. Woo. All right. Last round of these, and then we get to move this bench or chair away from us. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up, abduction. Down, up. Last round. And if you are not feeling these, maybe it's time for a new set of these fabric bands. If you've already stretched them out to the point where you're not feeling them, there we go. Move this out of the way. Do not take that band off. We have fire hydrants. We're gonna come into tabletop position. Maintain tension in the band. Our left leg is coming out. And our hips are square. So when we're doing our fire hydrant, we are not opening up. Our hips are nice and square, and we're just out here. It's actually a very, very small motion. Very small motion that burns a lot. Whew. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice little glute shake off. We're going again, 2 more rounds on that left leg. All right, let's go. Round number 2. Squeeze for 1 second and down. Remember, hips nice and square. Don't rotate. Try to keep them as square, facing forward as possible. Three, 2, 1. All right, one more round on that leg. And then we're gonna move on to the other leg for 3 rounds. 3, 2, 1. Last round, stay with me. Stay with me here. Open. 10 more seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're moving on to the other leg. All right, let's go. Same thing, hips nice and square. Other leg, out. This burns so much. It's almost like I'm staring at these weights and I'd rather have the weights than this band. 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water. 2 more on that leg. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Round 2 on this leg. Whew. Working our outer glutes and also our thighs. 3, 2, 1. Round number 3. Round number 3 on that side. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Come on, guys. Oof. Open. 20 more seconds here. Last round on this leg. Push through those last few reps. 10 more seconds here. Woo. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, I'm gonna move these weights out of the way. You're gonna join me on your side. Feet are gonna be laying out straight and you are just going to bring the other one up for some more abductions, really finishing off with these glutes and thighs. These are the last 2 moves. 3 rounds here and then 3 rounds on the other leg. You can actually bend this one. There we go. It's a little bit more comfortable. So you should really be feeling this on your glute and also a little bit of your thighs and hamstring. Pulse that leg out. Remember, always constant tension, never drop it all the way down. Release. Quick 10 seconds and we're going straight back into it. Out. Whew. Round number 2 here. Let's go, guys. Push through, push through. Home stretch on this workout. 10 seconds. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. Last round here on this leg, and then we got 3 rounds on the other one, and we're done, we're done, we're done. Let's go. Oops. Oh. And again, always, always tension in that band. Oh. 15 more seconds here, and we're gonna switch to the other side. Power through these last 10 with me. 5, oh, it burns. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're not done yet. We don't want an uneven booty. We gotta do that other side. All right, let's go. Kick out the legs. Other side. Up and down. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Last minute of this workout. Squeeze. 10 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Almost there. Last round. Last 30 seconds of work. 3, 2, 1. I think I just need help lifting my legs. One of you guys could just come over and just lift my leg for me, that would be great. Oof. 10 seconds, come on, let's go. Last 5, don't drop it. Power through. 3, 2, 1. Oof. And congratulations. Hopefully I can get off the floor. That was the end of your butt and thigh workouts for today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.